Hello, good day. The greatness of God. What a wondrous theme. His glory, magnificent as he is. In this, the second Sunday of Lent, what we could call the Transfiguration reading, where Jesus' body is transfigured from just the ordinary body of this world to the glorious body that somehow radiates the greatness and wondrousness of the fact that he is the Son of God, that he is God. That awesomeness, that greatness of God, how important it is for us to recognize it. And our relationship to God has at least two parts to it. One is that he is so completely awesome that his greatness, in a certain sense, is frightening, because it is just simply so great, so awesome, so magnificent. But at the same time, he is so loving. He shares his glory with us. He invites us to come to heaven, to be with him, to be one of the saints, to live in his glory, in his goodness. So that, and that our bodies are not just earthly bodies, but he's going to make them into bodies that share in the glory of God, as Jesus' body shared in the glory of God. So likewise, we have something of that glory to look forward to when we go to heaven. The path to glory in the second reading. The path, Paul's epistle, is to imitate the saints. That's one of the paths. Imitate the saints as they imitate God. The second, in the gospel reading, God's voice comes out of the cloud to say, "This is my chosen son. Listen to him." Now the word there, listen, doesn't simply mean just hear God's voice. But it means pay so much attention to him that you do what he says. So it's more like listening, not just with our ears, but listening with our heart. Let him come into you, change you radically, so that you share in his glory, in his godliness. In that sense, listen to him. The path to heaven is contrasted to, in the epistle reading, the path to hell, where he talks about the people who have rejected Jesus. And they have chosen a different path, and the path that they follow, the dictates that they follow, the dictates of their stomach, the pleasures of this world, the pleasures of the flesh. And they're on their road to destruction. It's a total contrast, completely the opposite direction, in contradiction to the other path to heaven. They are on their way to being obliterated, to absolute misery, to the worst possible things, in contrast to we who choose the path of following, listening to God, and imitating those who have already followed him. One wondrous thing at the end of the epistle that I think needs to be pointed out, where Paul says, "Therefore, my brothers and sisters, whom I love and long for, my joy and my crown, in this way stand firm in the Lord." Stand firm in the Lord. It's not easy, because the path to destruction is always there. In a certain sense, the pleasures of this world are always bidding. standing firm in the Lord is a challenge. So we ask the Lord's grace daily. One way we can help one another is to find joy in one another. Joy in those who are becoming saints here in this world. Joy in walking toward the Lord together. May God bless you and be with you always.